Yo, so we're on day three, and I'm just gonna get started with the problems. We done four so far, so about two a day. Kind of surprised that the median was considered a hard. Um, yeah, so hopefully another two, hopefully a third if I can get there. But we'll see. I'm just gonna start the clock and get going. Well, kind of embarrassed at that one. Um, I I tried a couple of things. Um, my original idea was that I was going to just use the sliding window that I had here, um, and implement it for the palindrome, and then just return the resultant string. But sliding window doesn't really work because I was getting a character set because it was unique values, which of course doesn't work because there's going to be repeated characters. Um, so, anyways, I spent way too long trying to get that to work, um, and realizing that it wasn't working. And then I realized that my time was running out. So I ended up just brute forcing it, and we're literally looking at every single string. This is not an efficient way of doing things. I think it said that we beat like 5% of people or something like that. Anyways, not a good solution. I don't really feel good about that one, but I spent 20 minutes on that problem, um, and yeah, I was not. Yeah, I wasn't very happy with that one. Um, this is something new that I looked at, which makes total sense. But this is just reversing the substring. I had to look that up on Substack to or Stack Overflow to figure that one out. Didn't know how Python did it, but makes sense. Anyways, that is all for leetcode, I guess. Only one problem. And now I'm going to move over real quick and work on the timer page for our web app. Okay. Uh, Hopefully, I have more success in that because I'm not feeling great about that leak code problem, but that's what happens. So, okay, it's the end of my time here with my Blazor app, and I've gotten a little farther. Um, I tried a couple of things. I looked some stuff up. Um, what I essentially ended up doing was I downloaded a NuGet package that's called Blazor WebAssembly or Blazor WebAssembly, Blazor Bootstrap, um, and that's kind of here. Uh, and Blazor Bootstrap just kind of gives me different components that I can use. I was looking at the accordion. I thought the accordion might be a nice thing for me to use. That way, I can kind of make new items. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll use some of these. Bootstrap's always really nice looking. Uh, they have nice looking components. So I think I'll use that. And yeah, so I just kind of went through the process, followed their guide on installing it. I did something wrong that I'm gonna have to take a look at, just because the the navigation menu um, disappeared on me right here. But that's okay. Uh, if we go over to timer, like everything still works, we can still go over there. So timer, the one that I was looking at, I built out these accordions for it. You have that. We can create new timers, and they're they all have their own um, timers associated with them. So yeah, I think that's good. We can start the timers, and they go independently. So as this one's counting down, this one's also counting down. 8, 7, 6, 5. This one should also be in the yeah. So there you go. 1, 0, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah. So there you go. So we have the basics of the timer. It counts down. We're going to need to figure out the audio behind it, as well as all those features that we had in the other timer, right? Like we need how much time are you wanting to block off for this time block, along with the timers inside of the block. So we have the basics ready to go. We just need to go in and edit that sort. So it's a good start. Um, we at least have the basics done. And then, so next time we can kind of come in and start working on the features of the time blocks. And we'll work on um, editing the amount of time and then creating the timers inside the time block. So we're going to do that first. And then we'll work on audio. Um, and that should be it, other than just making it pretty. And then we'll work on fixing the navigation menu. Um, and which I think is in here. So we'll work on fixing that. And then we can move on to the Kanban board. So should be pretty straightforward. Um, if you're wondering like how I did the timer, um, we made um, a list of items that we want to be creating in there. This is the basic template for each item, um, and this list, we're just kind of, when we go to create this list, we're looking at three things really, like the title of it, right? So when we click that new button, makes the new title, and gives it the unique index so that each one can have its own life. And then when we create that, we also have the content. So this is that body along with that index, and then that counter time. So there's that. Um, this timer, that timer's, we can, we're looking at different things that we can add into this. So like we're gonna want to add in a bunch of different stuff because we're going to be creating um, more dynamic content inside of our dynamic content, essentially. So this is our dynamically generated one for each item that we have. But inside of the time blocks that are going to be dynamic, we also want dynamic timers inside of the blocks. So we'll see something similar to this be repeated inside of the content of it. So yeah, it'll be interesting to kind of go through that and see the process for that. But for right now, it's pretty straightforward. I'm glad that I at least got the timer basics up and running, and hopefully we can get the the side navigation menu fixed as well, so that I don't have to type in /timer every single time. So that'll be good. But I think for now, it's good progress for 40 minutes of working on it.